I've recently become so much more aware of how our heart impacts our brain. And so our heart has tremendous communication with the brain through the vagus nerve. And so the brain receives a lot of input that way. Our heart also makes its own neurotransmitters and hormones. Our heart, the pulsations of our heart also set the tone for the flow of cerebral spinal fluid, the fluid that your brain is bathed in and your spinal cord is bathed in. You know, if they were going to test that, they would do a spinal tap, that kind of thing to get that fluid. Well, that fluid flows around your brain because of the beat of the heart. And so if the heart is not working right, you're going to have a stagnant brain in that sense. Now, the other thing, and I think one of the most important things to realize, is that our heart has an electrical field that's 60 times greater than our brain. The magnetic field of our heart is 100 times greater than that of our brain. So one of the technologies in our office now that we're using is called a heart sound recorder. It's basically a microphone that we attach with a little strap around your shoulders in the 4 different positions to listen to the sounds of your heart. It's more detecting movement, so it's detecting a lot of things that the human ear can't hear. It graphs those out and we can see how efficient the heart is. But as a chiropractor, I'm looking at the heart not just as a pump for our blood, as important as that is, but I'm looking at it for communication with the brain, for making its own neurotransmitters and hormones, for helping the cerebral spinal fluid flow around the brain and spinal cord, as I've mentioned, and to electrify the body. So as we improve the function of the heart, we start electrifying the body to a greater degree. And we take this brain and we just dial up the energy of the brain by improving the heart. So as our heart is not working so good, our energy is less, the brain is more dull. As our heart is working greatly, then we've brought up the energy of the brain as well. And that's an important concept for us to realize, an important concept to learn about, and that's one of the reasons that we're using the heart sound recorder. And one of the best things that we see from that is people's energy picks up quite quickly when we get them on the right supplements that are indicated by this heart sound recorder. And it can indicate the right tools in terms of chiropractic or QNRT work or other work as well, but we most commonly are making nutritional recommendations based on that recording of heart sounds. So just know that this brain of ours really depends on our heart also. I'm Dr. Michael Winters, Winters Wellness, Chiropractic Redefined.